Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to start a new topic. Before that, we have a do now question. A soccer field is bordered on the three sides by a parking lot of width x. The total length of the field and the parking lot is 300 meter and the total width is 200 meter. The area of the field is 30,000 square meter. How wide is the parking lot? Ladies and gentlemen, I know that the length of the field and the parking lot is 300 meter. And we know that this is x. This is also x as well. To be able to find the length of the field, I need to subtract 2x from 300. To be able to find width, we know that this is also x as well. And the whole width is 200 meter. But what is the width of the field? If I subtract x from 200, then you will get 200 minus x is going to be width of field. Let me draw the field over here. The length is 300 minus 2x and width is 200 minus x. And the area of the field is 30,000 square meter. How am I going to find the area of the rectangle? Length times width. So 30,000 will be equal to 3,000 minus 2x times 200 minus x. If I distribute this into the parentheses, you will get 30,000. You can use calculator as well, ladies and gentlemen. 300 times 200 will be 60,000. 300 times 200 will be 60,000. 200 times x is negative 300x. 2x times 200 is negative 400x plus 2x squared. If I combine the like terms on the right side, you will get 2x squared, negative 300x, negative 400x is going to be negative 700x plus 60,000 is going to be equal to 30,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that this is a quadratic equation, so that's why I need to get all the expression in one side. To be able to do that, subtract 30,000 from both sides. Now, what you will get, 2x squared minus 700x plus 30,000 will be equal to 0. If I divide all the expression by 2, then you will get x squared minus 350x plus 15,000 will be equal to 0. To be able to factorize, you need to get 2 factors of 15,000. What are they? 3 minus 300 and minus 50 are the factor of 15,000. So I can factorize this expression. X minus 300 times x minus 50 will be equal to 0. From here, x is either 300 or x is equal to 50. When you go back to question, 3x cannot be 300 because the whole length is 300. So that's why your answer is going to be 50. 50 meter is your answer. Today we are going to learn exponential decay and exponential growth. The population of Hillville grows at an annual rate of 15%. What will the estimated population of Hillville be in 5 years? First of all, what is the current population? Which is 5,000. Now we have 5,000 people. At the end of the 1 year, what is going to become your new population? And every year, this population is growing at an annual rate of 15%. First of all, what is the 15% of 5,000? this is going to give us how many more people will be added at the end of the year. If you simplify, you will get 750. Or we can keep it as a 0.15 times 5,000. And this is going to be added to your current population. 5,000 after the 1 year, your population will become the total population after 1 year is going to become 5,000 plus 0.15 times 5,000. If you get 5,000 parentheses, you will get, 1 plus 0.15. Now, what about the total population after the second year? After the first year, this is your total population. To be able to get the total population after the second year, we are going to get 15% of this number. Let's do it. 5,000 1.15 times 15%. And then this is going to become 5,000 times 1.15 times 0.15. What is this? This is number of people will be added after at the end of second year. Now, what is the total population after the second year? Total population after second year. In the previous year, the population was 5,000 1.15 plus this is going to add it 5,000 1.15 point, so multiply 0.15. Now, what is the, if I get the greatest common factor, parenthesis, 5,000 1.15 parenthesis, you will get 5,000 1.15 parenthesis. If you get it, you will get 1 plus 0.15, which means that you will get 5,000 times 1.15 times 1.15 will be 5,000 1.15 squared. So this is going to be total population after the second year. By using this pattern, can I guess what is going to be total population after third year? After the third year, then it's going to 5,000 times 1.15 cube. What about the final answer? Total population after fifth year is going to be 5,000 times 1.15 to the power 50. So this is your total answer. You can model exponential growth with a function f of x is equal to a times b to the power x, where a must be greater than 0 and b must be greater than 1. So f of x is equal to a times b to the power x. This is exponential growth. Remember that this is exponential function, guys. Exponential. We already learned this. Exponential growth function has a growth factor that is equal to 1 plus growth rate. So in the previous question, remember that every year the population is increased 15%, and that 15% is growth rate. And remember that what was our answer? The total population after the 5th year is 5,000 times 1.1 plus 0.15 to the power 5, and this is growth rate. And this is initial value. And this is going to be called growth factor. This is the next question. The value of a painting increases by 34% every year. If the painting was purchased 5 years ago for $10,807, how much is it worth today? Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me remind you exponential growth formula, which is f of x is equal to a times 1 plus r to the power x. Please be careful, r is growth rate and 1 plus r is growth factor. Can you please tell me here, what is the growth rate? 34%. 34% means 34 over 100, which is 0.34. This is R, which is growth rate. 5 years ago, we are going to take this as an initial time, which means that 5 years ago, what was the initial value? Initial value is 10,000, which is A is 10,807. If we substitute all this given information into the formula, you are going to find that y is equal to 10,807 times 1 plus 0.34 to the power, how many years is going to pass? 5 years. X is equal to 5. If you calculate this, you will get y is equal to 10,807 times 1.34 to the power 5. Please use your calculator. If you use your calculator, you are going to find that 10,807 times 1.34 to the power 5, which is equal to, y is equal to 46,690 point approximately 6. So this is the value. It says that how much is it worth today? This is the amount of money which is worth today. 46,690.6 dollars.